dried my mouth out here with a cleanser, palate cleanser, just a regular Triscuit, plain flavor, of course. A friend of mine told me that Great Lakes 2020 Christmas sale. See, these are all Great Lakes Christmas sale. The labels all look the same.
But the tops don't.
The tops are all different. This is a 2018, this is a 2019, this is a 2020. A friend of mine told me that the 2020 is completely worthless, that he hadn't had it yet, but some of the people that are big Great Lakes fans didn't even like it.
Right.
Big Great Lakes Christmas sale fans. So I'm going to taste them from the 18th to the 19th to the 20th. Now, the aged beers, right, when you age a beer, it might mellow out, it might smooth out the characters, it might bring forth some more of the subtle flavors. It's like aging a wine. You're trying to build character there. So it's not going to taste completely different than it tastes today, but there's going to be some subtleties to it. But I did have one of these 2020s yesterday at the end of a drinking night. So I was a few beers in. I don't think it's because my palate was wrecked. I don't think it tasted like a Great Lakes Christmas ale at all. So that's why we're going through this little routine today, right?
Right.
And I said I'm going to start with the
2018.
I poured them all about the same time. This one's the only one that held on to
Fizz.
a weird head. I could still see there's still effervescence in there. There's still carbonation there. It's not like it's a flat beer. I'm not getting a lot of nose because of the kind of glass I'm in, but
those are glasses?
Some of the spice is gone, I'm assuming, but it's still a rather solid malty spiced Christmas ale. What I'm used to from the Great Lakes. Not getting any really fruit notes or anything. Maybe a lingering stone fruit flavor. Can't necessarily say it's cherry. So leave this run. I'm just going to cleanse my palate here. Then we'll move on to the next one.
Okay. As long as there's no shits.
2018. I'm not going to say it aged well. I'm not going to say it didn't age well. But I'm going to compare it to the 2019. These beers were both really, I don't want to say top notch, but top notch for my liking. Mm-hmm. Okay. In the Christmas ale spectrum, the year they were released. So here's the 2019. Aged 1 year. Same thing, not getting a lot of notes. Oh, you know why else I'm not getting a lot of notes? Because I cut all the garlic.
Oh, you did.
So my nostrils are a little blown out, fruit fly.
I don't think he'll hurt anything. He's not big enough.
So this one retains its maltiness, tastes much sweeter, tastes much more forward like cherries than a mellowed stone fruit that I don't know what it is. This is my interpretation of it. This is by no means anything else. So the 2018 I would gladly drink a 6-pack up. It's weird. I'm getting a weird... There's a weird coffee note out of this 2019 one. That's weird. Maybe it's like a spiced coffee flavor because Christmas ales have that sort of spice to it. Equally good, slightly different in the fine characters. I'm sorry, your niece.
It's all right.
Both still very drinkable. I drink a 6-pack of either one, of course, but we're rationing them, right? They're old now.
Right.
Production. Quick cleanse. We'll come back to the new one that's supposed to suck. So I've gone, come back, cleanse my palate again. Now, I am not blown out. I had a couple beers at dinner. It was like 3 hours ago. So this is not a taste buds blown out thing, right? We're doing a true tasting here. Cleanse my palate between each one. This is the red lid. This is the 2020. It still has that weird head. Trying to get a nose. Like I said, I struggled with the other ones in these glasses too. There is absolutely no comparison. It is astringent It's like drinking Lavoris. Remember, that's like an old before Listerine, wasn't it? Wasn't that? Like
Sure,
drinking
I don't
Listerine.
know.
I don't even usually make the beer face.
Yeah, that's.
I muscled through one of those last night at the end of a drinking night in San Antonio. This is an end of the night after your palate is wrecked, and even then you might want to grab the Miller Lite. It is that vastly bad and vastly different. I don't know if it's a bad batch, if something tainted it. Like I said, I just want to call it astringent. If I was drinking a wine, I would call it geranium. Like, you know how geranium smells? Like you touch a tomato plant and your hands smell like tomato plant. There's a distinct flavor to that. Like you touch a geranium flower and there's a certain scent and you associate that scent with a taste even though you're not looking at geranium, right?
Right.
That is that's the taste I'm getting.
And yet you're going back in to taste it again.
Chewing on it, letting it aerate in my mouth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I get the spices, but the balance of the beer, the malt and the brew process,
Not even close.
completely horrible to these two. It is absolutely a 3 stars down, right? I highly recommend not drinking 2020 Great Lakes Christmas beer. Bad choice. However, I'm not going to throw it away. We'll see how it ages in a couple years, but I'm thinking
Gonna be a
it
bad
might
choice then.
it might be dumpable in a year.
Ew.
All right, hey, thanks for the review. Chuck and Toots.
We're
Stay
out.
drinking.